I'm not here to talk about my sister.
Talk about you, Bob.
Oh, that's a good idea. You know, if not for my failure, Kathy, Stephen, and Kevin wouldn't be around. Because my job, when Maureen first met her husband-to-be, was to see that it didn't happen. What JC talks about how he Maureen accompanied him on a number of dates. Well, I did the same with Maureen and John.
Oh, God.
When,
He was like 6 years old.
well, my mother never wanted my sisters to leave the house.
No.
She liked them at home.
Yeah.
So when John, as Maureen just mentioned a little while ago, would come to the house for a date, I'd open the door. Is your sister home? No!
And you pinched the hair on his legs.
Yeah. That didn't stop him. He'd come in, he'd sit at the table and whatnot, and I guess I was a bit mischievous. When he sat at the table.
Uncle Bob, how did you get that name, Dennis?
Dennis done Dennis. I still call him Dennis.
Yeah, but he'd sit at the table, and I'd pull the hair on his legs. Yeah. There was a time when he needed a lift back from Ship's Way, and I offered to drive him back in a Ford Galaxy I had. And John was very peculiar about driving, and his driving. He thought he was the best driver. Anyways, on the way back, he kept sucking and whatnot. And I'm on the highway, I'm going 70. He climbed over the seat, and for 45 minutes, stayed on the floor. Oh, yeah. So, like I say, had John not been persistent,
Oh, yeah.
you guys wouldn't be around.
No, he was something else. He went in because you had a dead battery? That paper?
Oh, yeah, but...
You broke all your records, Bob.
Yeah.
Those Morris collectors, I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I don't want to... Yeah, you know, he was good to help me out. I made him drive into Boston one time when my car wouldn't start. He said, sure you got a connection on it? He came in, opened up the thing, and went like this. Right up. You get upset.
Oh, that's an understatement.
He really didn't like me.
One minute.
I guess I said it nicely.
Like you did, right? You were a lot of lucky ones.
Yeah, you were lucky ones.
I mean, even when he wasn't feeling well toward the end there and his muscles were giving out, I came over to visit him. And he looked at me and just, you know. So I said, well, I've come to read to you. And as weak as he was, he turned over. But that's not a nice story.
I remember that, though, Bobby. I remember that.
The power of Bobby.
Yeah.
You rolled away.
He rolled over?
Yeah, but anyways.
He never liked it too much. You were a pain in the ass.
But my sister and I hit it off well.
Yes.
Honest relationship.
Oh, Bobby, you're a classic.
Yeah. I don't know if you know, but sometimes Maureen comes up a little short. I was talking with Kathy a couple of months ago, and I said, hey, do you know your mother's back to Dayton? Kathy waited. And I said, oh yeah, every time we go out, she waits for me to